Hey guys, what is going on? We're going to be back here doing another rebuild. This time we're taking on the Green Bay Packers under Matt LaFleur here without Mike McCarthy for the first time in a real long time. That's one of the first times, well, not one of the first times, but it's been a long time that he's been the coach. So there's going to be turnaround there. Obviously, they've went all in on Aaron Rodgers. You can definitely see that from the way the roster is built. So they give Rodgers an elite left tackle and an elite receiver to work with, and it's kind of a change for Green Bay here, because usually their offense is what's really nice for them, but they're starting to shift the other direction. So they're kind of starting to gamble on Aaron Rodgers, and funny enough, his X factor is the gambler. So man, it's a real nice X factor as well. Aaron Rodgers has. That's really good. I didn't know it was this good, but when he enters the X factor zone, look at this. The gambler, best quarterbacks, learn to take calculated risks. When they enter the zone, they can't be intercepted by AI defenders, and all it takes to enter the zone is 3 5-yard completions. So that's pretty insane that you just won't get picked off with him. Checking out the roster though, like I said, we have an elite receiver in Adams, an elite tackle, best tackle in the league in Bakhtiari here, and he's actually pretty young, so I like the way our O-line is going to be looking here. Defensively, you can definitely see the moves they've been making. It's been all defense. They've really tried to address this. They did release Mike Daniels, so that was a bit of a surprise, but they needed to clear cap. They were in a pretty bad situation there. Cornerbacks, I like where they are. They have Yair Alexander, a really young emerging cornerback. Josh Jackson, who I think can be a nice duo with Yair. And then I do like King here to play the slots. Safeties to go out and draft Darnell Savage, who was really high on a lot of people's draft boards, just talent-wise. So I feel like he could be a nice fit here to go along with a really nice signing in Adrian Amos. The Packers pick him up from Chicago. So that's a nice free agency signing right there. Then they go out and get Zadarius Smith. This is really a makeup on the defense. They've just went out and signed a lot of people. They go after that Smith, then Preston Smith as well. So some nice edge rushers to go in. There's 3-4 defense. They have a really good linebacker in Blake Martinez. Maybe get another middle linebacker to go along with him. They take a chance on Gary here. We'll see if he pays off. We move him to right end, try to fill that hole Mike Daniels left. Kenny Clark is a really nice defensive tackle. And then maybe another position we could get is replace Lowry here. But besides that, I like the way our defense is looking a lot. Actually, I like the way our defense is looking a bit more than offense, because the only thing we got going on offense is an elite left tackle, an elite receiver, and Aaron Rodgers. Besides that, we're still trying to work things out here. We'll see how it works. I'm pretty sure Rodgers should be able to, carry this team. I'm going to try to make it a goal, though, to get Rodgers another Super Bowl. I hope he doesn't retire before, we can get a Super Bowl dub here with Green Bay, but let's get right into it here. I'll check back with you guys at midseason. So we are back here at midseason, looking at the players we're going to have to re-sign. And man, that's a contract Brian Brulaga once said he's not going to get. He's a good pass blocker, but he is 30. Only an 84 overall, so I don't really see any point in bringing him back. Blake Martinez, on the other hand, though, is going to be our linebacker, hopefully, for the rest of the rebuild. So we're going to bring him back. And to be honest, that's probably the only person we're going to bring back. Maybe Geronimo Allison. He could be a nice slot guy for us. What's his attributes looking like? He's only 25. He's got nice catching. So I guess he could be a nice slot guy. So we might want to bring back Allison here just to be a receiver for us. And besides that, we're going to let everybody else test. Not really any free agent big names here besides Martinez. So we're going to let everybody test besides him. So no playoffs here at the end of year one, unfortunately. What did we finish? Finished 7-9. Wow, that's a really bad year. I did not think we were a 7-9 squad. Okay, that's something we're gonna have to deal with here. Go ahead and check out our upgrades that we earned. Not a whole lot on the offense at all. There's hardly any. Defensively, though, we get 4 by Rashawn Gary. That's nice to see. 2 by Yair. Still not a whole lot. Darnell Savage with 4. Okay, that's a good amount. So we get a couple defensive upgrades. Not a whole lot on the offense. So did we struggle offensively? We finished 19th in offensive yards, which isn't the best. Pretty good in defensive yards. So I knew our defense was looking pretty well. So how did Rodgers play is the real question here. 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 65% completion rate. Okay, that's not a bad year, but it's not a great year. I would have hoped for a little bit more there from Rodgers. Running the ball, we didn't establish a great running game. Only 1,100 yards, 4.2 average, 6 touchdowns. Receiving the ball here, we get 91 receptions, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns by Adams. Marquez here was 72, 807. Allison 76, 703. Jimmy Graham 60, 602. And Aaron Jones, we didn't put up bad receiving numbers. So we must have lost some real close games, and it looked like our offensive line held up quite well. Considering we do play in the NFC, we have to face some nasty pass rushers twice. I mean, we got Detroit, we got Chicago with Mac, we got Minnesota, so it's tough teams to play. 106 tackles by Martinez, 90 by Josh Jackson. Sacks-wise, we get 9 by Kenny Clark, we get 5.5 by Preston Smith. Well, that's a nice rookie year by Rashawn Gary. 4.5 sacks and 17 tackles for loss. Considering he is playing in a 3-4 isn't bad. 4.5 by Zadarius Smith. 4.5 by Fackrell. 4.5 by Lowry. And then 3.5 by Martinez. We get 6 picks by Yair. Then a lot of one bombs here. So Yair leads the team in a mile in interceptions. Just intercepts everything, dude. 6? That's pretty good. Interception yards, he got us 106. Did he get any touchdowns? He didn't get any touchdowns, but still, he had a great year. Yair did. That's going to do it, though, for the end of year one. Not a great year offensively. I don't know how we finished 19th in offensive yards, but we're going to need Aaron Rodgers to play a little bit better next year. Let's go ahead and hop into free agency. So, pretty good free agency period here. There's a lot of nice players, a lot of top players, actually. So, you got Kareem Hunt. I was real tempted to go after him, but I think we got to give Aaron Jones a shot here. You know, everybody's talking about him maybe potentially coming out being the next elite back, so we'll see there. I was going to go after Kendall Fuller as well, but, you know, before the rebuild's over, if it does last that long, we are going to have to extend some of our rookies. So people like Yair Alexander, Josh Jackson, they're going to want contract extensions, so I just don't think it's a smart idea to go out and spend like 11 mil cap hit on a corner. So we are going to go after 2 players here. Both are going to be pretty important positions for us. So that Jimmy Graham contract, I'm going to try to get rid of it, him so we don't have to hang on to that contract. We're going to go after Austin Hooper here, who's a pretty nice tight end. We should land him. And then Miles Jack as well, because I think him and Blake Martinez paired could be a really nice duo at the linebacker spot. They're both really speedy, really good. So I think those would be some nice signings. If we're able to land these guys, that would be nice. Come on. Please, please, please. All right, they both accept it, so we get Hooper, and we end up getting Miles Jack as well. So we're in the draft here. We picked fairly high after not a successful season, and I wouldn't say that's the worst thing, to be honest. I'm kind of glad we didn't have a great year, because look at all these guys we got to pick from, and our defense is there. I really think our defense is going to be there to stay. So I feel like we address offense a little bit, actually. Maybe give Aaron Rodgers another weapon to go along with Devontae Adams and Austin Hooper now. I want to go with Jamal Taylor. He needs a deep threat, and I want to see Rodgers with a deep threat. A guy that runs a 4.3 that put up nasty bench numbers somehow. He weighed 170. He ran the second fastest 40 and put up the third most bench reps. Just an all-around good player, it looks like. He's got B+ catch in traffic for a deep threat, which is really good. So we're going to roll with him, give him to Rodgers. Hidden development trait, that's what I like to see. Number 14 overall, so that's not too big of a reach for us. And we did need receiver help. Definitely need to give Aaron Rodgers another weapon. It's a guy that has 94 speed. Good release. I expect him to be a major part in our offense next year. Alright guys, so we are going to attempt to trade here. I do want to move back up because there is a right tackle on the board that I really want. We do need a right tackle to secure our O-line. So I feel like we're going to have to give up some stuff here to achieve this. I don't want to cheat the Browns here because I know this would probably go through straight away, just giving away King and a second-round pick, but I'm trying to make it realistic. So to move up that high, we're probably going to have to give away our first-round pick next year. So I'll just add that on the board. And I chose to give away King because we're going to have to resign our cornerbacks at some time. And I'd rather keep Josh Jackson and Yair rather than King and Yair. So I think this is the way to go. So we're going to give up Kevin King, a scheme fit guy who they're very much interested in, and a first-round pick next year. We'll see if that gets it done. It does get it done, so we are back on the board currently. And I'm going to try to secure our O-line right away because there was a really nice right tackle on the board. And we don't want to let Aaron Rodgers just get massacred behind the O-line. As you guys can see here, Calvin Cleveland. It's kind of a coincidence that we're going traded with Cleveland, taking a guy with the last name of Cleveland. He's a late first-round talent. Probably could have waited a little bit. Didn't want to chance it, though. With a 75 overall, we had to go after a nice guy here to protect Rodgers. And I think we get just the guy to do that. Really good stats. He's got a hidden development trait as well, so this guy should be another good offensive lineman to add. We're going to go with a left end here. Try to replace Lowry maybe. He was a late first-round talent. We'll see what he has. He's a 69 overall, 25th in true talent, so we didn't pick too bad. But definitely not going to start. Doesn't really have great strength. Good block shed, good tackling. Doesn't really have anything great on him, so that's a bit of a bust right there. We're going to roll with the defensive tackle here. Maybe bounce him over to end if he's good enough. He looks to be pretty good. He's got a hidden development trait. He's a 46 overall in true talent, and those aren't bad stats. He's got nice speed. He's got okay strength, but definitely not going to win over the starting job over Kenny Clark, but he might win the starting job over Lowry. I guess if we bounce him over, we'll see what his overall does turn into, and he does have that hidden development trait, so he could end up being a gem for us. So with the last pick I show you guys here, unless I do find another good guy later in the draft, we're going to go O-line right guard. This guy's a scheme fit. I know he doesn't have the best strength, only 26 reps, but he's a scheme fit guy, and he has decent attributes, it looks like. No, he doesn't. He's a 109th in true talent, 64 overall. No, he's probably going to be cut before the season even starts. Alright, so at the start of year 2 here, I mean, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Not elite yet, I thought. For some reason, I thought we were going to make the playoffs the first year, but I guess we did have some holes we did need to address. But I think we addressed them pretty decently. We went after a tight end when we really needed to. I'm still looking to trade away Jimmy Graham. That's still something I'm looking to do just to get rid of that contract. Offensive line. We replaced Bulaga here by getting a nice guy trading up in the draft. Going after Cleveland here. He's got hidden development, but he's already got good stats as a tackle to go along with already the best tackle in the league, Bakhtiari. We have a decent center as well, so now the only positions that I could see of a problem could be guards that we could address next. We got a nice running back in Aaron Jones. We obviously have Rodgers. I like our wide receiving core. Allison's going to play the slot this year. Adam's going to be our #1 guy, and then I really am excited to see what this rookie Tiller can do. A deep threat with Rodgers. He straight up runs a 4.3, so he can fly. This rookie can. So I'm wondering if he's going to hit some bombs from Rodgers downfield. Hopefully. Our defense actually got pretty good after that first year. We got a couple of superstars. Savage turned into a superstar up here. Adrian Amos is still star development. I like our linebacking core altogether. We picked up Miles Jack to go along with Blake Martinez. Zadarius Smith is up here at an 84 overall. Preston Smith, 81. Cornerbacks, we did have to give away Kevin King to the Browns for a trade, but I would say it was worth it to go after that wide receiver. We still do have Yair and Josh Jackson at the cornerback spot. And then defensive line, Rashawn Gary, who had a great year last year. Kenny Clark, and we are going to start Hammond here over Dean Lowry because he is going into his last contract year. So I don't want to have to pay him at all, really. So we're going to try to move him before the season even does start here. So we're going to go ahead and see if we get any trade offers. It should be a couple trade offers now. Nobody's offering any trade offers, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to move these guys yet. So let's go ahead and get right to mid-season. After we set our season goal here, I think we're going to make the playoffs. I think we do. So we're here at the re-signing period. There's a couple superstars that are going to need to be re-signed. Aaron Jones as well. Jamal Williams wants a contract, and I really do like him as a backup back. I don't want to have to pay any extra money that's unnecessary because we do know the Packers are in a real tough cap spot. So I'm trying to save as much money as possible here, but these contracts, they're going to be dirty. Oh, yeah, 13 mil a year. Bakhtiari is 100% worth it, though. 100% worth it. Let's just go ahead and get these re-signed. All right, he needs a better salary, so we can't lose that. Kenny Clark is coming back, Aaron Jones is coming back. He's pretty young still. Jimmy Graham, we can finally get rid of that contract, let him go this year. How much of a cap hit does Jamal? Yeah, we can't do that. Actually $2 million isn't bad for a backup. But Aaron Jones is going to get most of the snaps anyway, so I'm not going to waste the money there. So we are just going to sign Aaron Jones, Kenny Clark, and Bakhtiari, and we're going to let everybody else test. Well, another year, no playoffs here. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. I'm not sure how. Well, at least we improved 9-7. We improved by 2 wins. At least it was a close division here. Chicago took it at 10-5-1. Okay, maybe it's a bit of a longer-term rebuild than I had anticipated, but I feel like we're getting up in there. You know what I'm saying? We got better last year, so as long as we're improving, I'm okay with that. It would have been devastating had we had like just a fall off, like 4-12 or some crap. Okay, 17th in offensive yards and 5th in defensive yards. I can do that. I definitely can roll with that. Aaron Rodgers, bit high on the picks for him. 4,200 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 65% completion rate. Wasn't sacked much at all. I'm going to need a little bit better numbers than that. A little bit better numbers. Aaron Jones here doesn't put up 1,000 yards rushing. Wow. That's not good because we re-signed him to long term. So that's really bad. How did he only get 2 touchdowns? Jimmy Graham had a rushing touchdown, bro. Receiving the ball, 87 receptions here by Adams, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Allison, 72, 805. The rookie comes in clutch, about 80 receptions, 800 yards, and 8 touchdowns. I'll take that. 58 receptions, 600 yards, and 7 touchdowns by the free agent acquisition, Austin Hooper. Aaron Jones doing some decent receiving game. I guess we are going to be a bit more of a receiving threat team. I really like the work that rookie put in, though, the deep threat. That's really going to help out. Sacks-wise, Bakhtiari allows 8, which is a little tough considering he's the best left tackle in the game. But it is what it is here. We still, as a whole unit, we don't allow too many sacks. Only 20 total, which isn't too bad. Defensively here, we bring in Miles Jack, and he just destroys. 125 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 picks. Great signing there. 94 by Josh Jackson, 90 by Martinez. Sacks, we get 8.5 by Rashawn Gary, coming on strong here. 6 by Kenny Clark, 5 by Zadarius Smith, 5 by Preston Smith here, 4 by Miles Jack, and I don't know. I feel like we're more of a 4-3 team than a 3-4 team. I just feel like we are. I feel like if we move Rashawn Gary to a defensive tackle and then bounce both Smiths down to the end spot, and then we could move Blake Martinez to an outside linebacker, I feel like we'd be in a better spot, you know? I just don't feel like the 3-4 fits what the Packers are going for here. Maybe I'm wrong, but we might attempt to switch to a 4-3 this upcoming season, but I don't know. Our defense is finishing top in the league, so is there really a point to if we're finishing 5th in defense? So I guess we'll probably just leave it where it's at. 3 picks here by Josh Jackson, 2 by Miles Jack, 2 by Amos, and a couple of 1-bombs here. None by Yair Alexander, surprisingly. That's pretty surprising. But yeah, I was considering bouncing to a 4-3 defense, but, you know, 5th in defensive yards, I don't know if we need a change. The MVP goes to Ezekiel Elliott. We come in at number 9 with Rodgers. That's a bit tough right there. Let's go ahead and hop into free agency. So one of the weaker free agency classes here, most certainly. Definitely one of the weaker ones. You got the top guy, Richard Sherman. Yeah, he does have an X factor, but I was tempted to go after him. But you know what? I want Yair to lead our cornerback core. I don't want Richard Sherman to take that over. So I think we're going to leave Yair there and hope that maybe he can develop an X factor over time. And because I got something to show you guys. We'll get on to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and check out our negotiations, though. So I'm going to offer a contract here to Sidney Jones. I think he'd be a really nice slot guy for us. With Yair and Josh playing outside, I think he would fit perfectly as a slot corner for us. And then we're also going to go after John Ross. As you guys can see there, look at Tiller. Look at that little red thing above his thing. He's got that superstar X factor somehow. So he had that hidden development to start out the year, and I guess you can just earn an X factor. But his is a bit of a weird one for him because you know how he's a speed threat. He's got the aggressive catch one, where he'll make aggressive catches in traffic. more often. So that's a pretty decent one. So we're going to try to add John Ross just to try to get a lot of speed on our team. Because him and Tiller would be the speed guys, and then Adams, the real nice possession receiver. That's at least what I'm looking for here. So we'll go ahead and advance forward. Hope that these guys accept it. Oh, wow. Sidney Jones rejects it. Come on, man. At least we get John Ross, make this offense a little bit more deadly. I'll go ahead and show you the X Factor real quick. Here we go. Tiller. So he's got the Superstar X Factor ability. He's got the Double Me ability. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So he's got an X Factor and Davante Adams doesn't. So I don't know what I should do there. I think Davante Adams should still be our #1 guy. But hopefully that really increases the production here for Jamal Tiller. Doing a draft recap here. Keep in mind we did trade away that first round pick the first year to trade back up to get the right tackle that we currently have. So we didn't do too great this draft. There is one player though that I think makes the draft worth it. We found a real gem here in the later rounds. Picked him up in the 3rd round with the 20th pick. He's a gem. He's a gem. Let's just say that. Shaquille Boston, cornerback. I think he can really play alongside Yair and hold his own. He's got 94 speed, 92 acceleration, good agility, nice jumping ability, good all-around zone and man to begin with. So he's already got good awareness as well. I really think he can be the next cornerstone to our defense. Just add him to alongside Yair. Probably going to put Josh Jackson in the slot now. And, man, because we want to get the speed guys out there. Josh Jackson, he's good, but he ain't got 94 speed up in here like this guy. So we'll start Shaquille Boston opposite of Yair, have Josh play inside, and see how we do. I think we should have a really aggressive defense next year. We should have some straight-up ball hawks. Other than that, though, didn't get anybody that's going to start. Maybe this right guard. We went after Randall Leary here. Nothing special, just a normal right guard. Bit of a bust of a pick. But he might be better than what we currently have, so he might actually end up starting. But I'm still feeling pretty good about the team right now. So we're here at the start of year 3, and man, hopefully these playoff woes can get behind us, dude. Jesus. I want to get in the playoffs. We have an X-Factor receiver now, which should give Rodgers a real nice target to throw to. He already had one in Adams, but we add another. We add a freaking nether up in here, and we add John Ross, who's going to just add amazing speed, along with Tiller's speed in Adams' hands. I think we could have a really good offense going here. Aaron Jones is starting to upgrade. Austin Hooper's still looking pretty good. O-line, I like our tackles. Cleveland and Bakhtiari. Center's okay with Lindsey. This left guard actually isn't bad at all. Elton Jenkins here. He's in his 3rd year currently. He's 25, and he doesn't have bad stats, as you can see here. Those are starting caliber stats to me, so he's going to stay the starter there. Right guard is the only position of concern currently on offense. Defensively, I really like where we are, actually. Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith are going to be our outside pass rushers. Inside, we're going to still have Martinez and Jack. I am going to start Hammond here over Lowry. So we have Rashawn Gary, Kenny Clark, and Hammond starting on the D-line. Corners are pretty good. I really like this pick we got with Boston. I think he could be another Alexander, if not better, because he's got a lot of speed as well. So does Alexander. And I think they're both going to complement each other's games. So we got Yair here, Boston on the other side, Josh Jackson on the inside. I still am going to have Boston play the slot, though, just because he does have a little bit more agility and speed than Josh Jackson. And then safeties, I like where we are because we have Adrian Amos, and then we have Darnell Savage, who's just now a superstar. He's emerging. He has an ability as well. I forgot what it was. So he has the unfakeable ability. Defenders with this ability are rarely faked out by ball carrier moves and cannot be faked out when user controlled. That's pretty good. Sounds nice. Nice little defensive coverage back there that, you know, if there's a nice run that gets past our guys, it's good to know that he's not going to miss a tackle. That's actually pretty good to know. And Darnell Savage is actually turning up to be a pretty good pick here for the Packers. I think we're making the playoffs. We got to make the playoffs. We've given Aaron Rodgers weapons right now. A lot of weapons we got going for us. We got a defense rolling. The time to win is now. And this is where all of our cap's going to go. This is where I was not looking forward to this at all. As you can see, we got a lot of players to resign. A lot of them are superstar caliber players. So it's going to cost a lot of money. So Davante Adams wants a monster contract. So does Jair. Josh Jackson wants one. And those are going to be the big ones. But those are big ones. They're not just little ones. Like, this cap hit right here for Devontae Adams is going to be $13 million, dude. We're going to sign him, though. Okay, well, he's not going to accept that right away. Jair, how much of a cap hit does Jair want? Man, 10 for a corner? That's tough. That's really tough. Let's go ahead and see if he accepts it. Okay, so he wants more money. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to lock down Josh Jackson at least, please. Okay, so nobody wants to accept right now. That's what we're getting at. Nobody currently wants to accept a contract for us, but we'll get the offers done, and I'll see you guys back here at the end of the year. Finally, we catch a break here. We make the playoffs year 3, though, barely, and we're already taking on a division rival, the Vikings. We got to get a dub here. We got to get a dub. We finish, we finished 10-6, barely take the division. Go ahead and check out the stats here. We finished 15th in offensive yards. Defensive yards, we finished 5th. So, man, that's kind of weird to see for Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers still, man, I don't get it. That's an okay year, but it's not the best. I've seen Aaron Rodgers have way better years than this, and we're giving him a lot of talent. It's not like he's behind no crappy O-line right now. We're putting people out there, giving him weapons left and right, so I'm not sure what's going on currently. 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 14 picks, 64% completion rate. I mean, that's not Rodgers. That ain't Rodgers right there. Running the ball, we get 1,250 yards. Maybe it's because we ran it a bit more. 14 touchdowns, 1 fumble by Aaron Jones. Good year there. Receiving the ball, we get 93 receptions, tied by Tiller and Adams. 1,200 by Adams, 6 touchdowns, 908 for Tiller. John Ross comes in and gets a decent amount of work done. 59 receptions, about 800 yards and 3 touchdowns. Austin Hooper, though, steals 9 touchdowns. 55 receptions and 500 yards for him. And, I mean, receiving the ball, we're not doing problems at all there. Blocking-wise, I like the way our offensive line is performing. Defensively, 128 tackles by Miles Jack. 98 by the rookie Shaquille Boston. 83 by Adrian Amos. Sacks, we get 8 by Rashawn Gary. 6.5 by Jack. 6.5 by Kenny Clark. 4 by Preston Smith. 3 by Blake Martinez. And I have to wonder, what are my outside linebackers doing? If we're playing a 3-4 defense and my defensive ends are getting more sacks than my outside linebackers, we have a serious problem. We have a serious problem, and that's not good. That's not what you want to see. Interceptions-wise, we get 3 picks by Josh Jackson, 3 by Alexander, 3 by Darnell Savage, 1 by Jack, 1 by Amos, and 1 by Kadar Holloman, whoever that is. But that is going to do it for this mid-season or end-of-the-season check-in, I should say. Let's go and hop right into the playoff game against the Vikings. Let's get a W, though. You know, let's go. Let's just start it off by getting a W. Taking on the Vikings here at Minnesota. Let's see what happens. We know the Vikings have a real powerful offense. It should be a good game, though. Division rival. You know, no team's going to want to lose against the other and get knocked out of the playoffs. But we're marching on the Vikings right now, but they tied up almost. They get back into it. They're back into it again. 1-possession game. We need to keep the ball right now, and we just run the clock out. Get a W. Got Harry there for a second, but we hang on to the lead. Kirk Cousins, 51% completion rate. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. We're getting W's out here against division rivals. We're moving on to the conference championship. We know Aaron Rodgers is going to do his thing in the playoffs. 386 yards and 3 touchdowns. That'll get the job done. Alright, guys, we are taking on Seattle here. I think we will play some of the moments because I do want to try to give myself a chance. Because we know it's kind of tough sometimes for the AI to get W's. But we'll jump in here on this 3rd down alert. Alright, we got Rodgers, man. We're going empty. 3rd down alert, 3rd and 4. We need this. We need it really bad. Okay. That's bad. I tried to throw it, but I'm not used to... If you just tap it like twice, it pump fakes it. So I'm used to it just lobbing it right there. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. I pump faked it. Oh, come on. That's garbage. Dang it. 4th down alerts? Okay. Okay, 4th down alert, I guess, man. 4th down alert, we're going for it. Come on, Devontae Adams. Tiller is one-on-one. He's got nasty release on people. Get it to Adams. He's a really secure blanket over the middle. Get up to the 21. I'll take that. We got to go score for score with Seattle. They're just a tough matchup for us. They really are. Red zone alert. I do want to jump in on that. All right, Seattle's trying to play tough, are they? We'll get a touchdown out of this drive. Get it to him. Yes, Aaron Rodgers. He finds him, and we get a touchdown in the playoffs here with Rodgers. That's the Tiller as well, our X-Factor guy. He's just wide open. What are they doing? They can't leave our X-Factor guy wide open over the middle. Who do they think they are? That's going to tie it up, though, likely. We'll see if Seattle... Oh, my. 3rd down. Oh, actually, we have the ball back. So, 3rd down and 1. We'll do it. Now, this is where we're going to need Aaron Jones to step up. I know we've been saying he's a good back, but he's got to prove it. He's got to prove it here. That's Bobby Wagner? Okay. We get the first. We get the first. We might have got rolled over by Wagner, but we got that first. So now we'll go ahead and see if our offense can do anything. Red zone alert again for us. Ooh, we only need to hit one 5-yard pass again to hit Aaron Rodgers in his zone. Yes. Yes, please, because he can't be picked off in the zone. We're going to get it to him. Oh, my. We just trucked somebody there, and I think Aaron Rodgers is in the zone now. We in the zone. That means we can't be picked off. So we can take some tricky throws up in here. If we can't be picked off, yeah, don't throw repleted incompletion. Can't be intercepted. Let's get it. Get it to him. Tiller. Tiller. That's not a touch. What? How is that not a touchdown? I'm challenging. That's a touchdown, bro. He was in the end zone when he caught it. And he took like 4 steps out. Look at that. No, okay. They're going to show the tackle? I'm talking before that when he caught the ball. I'm not talking... Oh, my God, dude. Are they going to do me like that right now? Wow. Wow. They're not going to call that a touchdown? Am I crazy, guys, or was that a touchdown? Because I'm pretty sure it was. Dang, dude. Get it to Adams, back in the end zone. And we're just going to miss? Adams was wide open. Okay, this is where it's getting hairy, bro. This is where it's getting freaking hairy for us. Aaron Rodgers in the zone, though. Still can't be picked off. Oh, that's open. Wide open. Get us that touchdown. Freaking Madden trying to cheat us up in here. Hooper gets the touchdown, though. And we'll see if oh, wow, dude. Look at Seattle go. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games. One of those games, bro. That's open. Rodgers tosses it deep. Tiller comes up with it at the 28. What a speedster. Just straight up outran him. Makes a spectacular one-handed grab as well. Actually, no, that wasn't even one-handed. Trying to get stripped out there, though, by Griffin. Man, what a grab. And Shaquille Griffin is a real speedy corner as well. That's impressive. 42 seconds left. You see how far that corner's playing off Tiller there? That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Possession at Tiller with the toe drag. Gets up to the 10. They're giving us far too much room in the wide receiver department. They should be pressed up against our guys since we have so much speed, you know what I mean? That's going to come back and bite him. We're still in the zone with Rodgers. Can't be picked off. Feels good. Feels good. And I think we have a touchdown. No, that's not even the receiver we threw to. He just caught it. Tiller out here fighting for touchdowns. Snagging other people's touchdowns. That wasn't even supposed to go to him. That was supposed to go to John Ross. Just snags it. It came at him. I mean, hey, it's fair game when it's in the end zone there. And he snags that for another touchdown. We're able to take a lead here. And it's a 3rd down alert again. Looks like a blitz up the middle. 100% it does. So we're going to see what we can do. Get it to him. Yes, Aaron Rodgers can still fire it on the run with the best of them. Get me up to the 31. Rodgers having a day right now. Rodgers just can't miss. And we get an easy touchdown there. I don't think we're going to have to jump into the game at any more time. I'll just let my team take over here. It seems like we got this game fairly under control. Don't want to jinx myself. Big field goal. That was a huge field goal we needed. And we're in the red zone, so yeah, we should get a dub here. Oh, nope. Okay. Look like they're going for an onside kick. Please get a first down, and we do. We kneel it. We get a W at Seattle. It was a tough game. It was a tough game. 34-28. We go over Seattle. We're going to get the dub, and we're moving on to the conference championship. So we are going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys here. See what we can do. Our defense is probably going to struggle. Red zone alert. We'll see if we can score ourselves. Nope. We don't need to. They can for us. Man, our defense is going to have to step up, though. Big third down. Come on, D. Third down alert. We'll see. 3rd and 6 here. We really need to get a first down here. Toss that to Adams. What? Adams, what are you doing? It's a curl route, bro. Byron Jones is nasty. Gets the interception. He's in the zone now. Not what you wanted to see. 2-minute drill. We need a touchdown. If we get a touchdown, we take the lead. So this is big. We have got to perform great right now. We find Adams, and Adams splits away from defenders all the way up to the 40 on a nice little slant play there. It didn't look like Dallas could capitalize off that interception by Rodgers, so we're going to let the clock run a little bit. And I'm almost positive this is man coverage. It is going to be man coverage. We're going to try to find the tight end on the sideline. Real easily we find him. Aaron Rodgers, 2 interceptions on the day. But, man, we're facing a nasty D unit. The Cowboys' defense is just really good. It's really good. We only need another 5-yard pass, though, to get Rodgers in the zone, which would help out. But DeMarcus Lawrence almost got the sack, and that would have been devastating. If he would have entered the zone, that would have hurt us real bad. All right, 2nd and 10 here. See what we can do. Get that out? No! We had a guy open. 3rd and 19? That's going to be a tough one to come out of. Let's just go with a little shallow cross action, I guess. I don't really like these plays right now, bro. DeMarcus Lawrence gets around the edge like a madman. And we're going to have to call a timeout there. Well, Dallas does, so that's going to leave us in a field goal position. Try to nail this. We got Dan Bailey on our team, I guess. Come on, get it in there. Okay. Three-point game. We're still in it. We're hanging in here. Even though we're facing a real talented team in Dallas. We'll see, though. 3rd down alert again for us. We are going to run it outside here with Aaron Jones. See what we can get done. Come on, Aaron Jones. Make some moves happen. Get it up to the 12, okay? Well, at least we're in field goal range, and a field goal ties it up. So we'll see what our team can do here. See if they can score by themselves. Another 3rd down alert, man. I'm getting tired of these. All right, Adams on the little stick concept here. Might be open for a touchdown. He is. That's easy. That's easy money all day, all day, all day. Give me that every time, bro. Give me it. That's going to give us the touchdown, and that's going to give us the lead. Yes. Okay, now we need to stop on defense, please. Please? Please? Okay. Or no. Red zone alert, though, again. 3rd and 12 here. This is really big. Get it to him. Oh, I thought we fitted it in there. I was going to say, what a throw by Rodgers. We had DeMarcus Lawrence in our face. And he's been in our face all game, dude. DeMarcus Lawrence is a game wrecker. 100%. So we get the field goal, and that does tie it up 20-20. I'm just worried, how is our defense going to hold? The game is on the line. Please, defense. Oh, gosh. They get a field goal. Hey, we've been in this position a lot before, though, with the Packers, right? All right, we've been in here before. We don't need to panic here. Just make the right reads over the middle, and we should be able to make a drive, hopefully a touchdown drive to take the lead. We'll go hurry-up mode. Chew a bit of clock off. I'm hoping they called man coverage, because if they did, I'm going to shred them. I'm going to shred them if they did. They did. They did. I'm going to shred them. Adams gets it up to the 6. I told you I was going to shred him if it was man. Get off me. Now it's just time to let the clock roll down. Why aren't they calling timeouts? All right, first and goal, letting the clock run all the way down here. Don't want to give Dallas a chance to come back. Just going to toss it underneath. Easy touchdown. We take the lead late with 20 seconds. Can our defense hold on to this? Can our freaking defense hold on to this? Please tell me they can. Let's go ahead and put this on normal speed. We got to see this in real action. Come on. What do we got here? What do we got? We got 19 seconds. Just prevent a touchdown. Prevent a touchdown, please. And we get the W. We get the W over Dallas. And we are headed to the Super Bowl for, what, is this our 4th or 5th rebuild already? And I think we've got a Super Bowl dub in all of them. So we're on a bit of a luck streak right now. And we're headed back to the Super Bowl again. So we are taking on the Cleveland Browns here in the Super Bowl. We're not going to hop in on any defensive snaps. Just hope our defense can make a stop, and maybe we can move on offense. That would be nice. We'll go in here. All right, well, we need a touchdown. It looks like we're struggling to get moving here on O. So we'll see what we can get done. That's an open receiver. Nice adjustment, and a touchdown by Adams. And just like that, we tie it up. Okay. I'll take it. Are you kidding me? Look at that adjustment, and the guy safety's just like, that's not supposed to happen. And we get a touchdown real quick. Real freaking quick. Third down alert. 3rd and 10. Okay. 3rd and 10 for us here. We need to get something. Oh, wow. That's Myles Garrett. And they get the ball. Don't return it. Oh, they're going to return it for a touchdown. What a freaking play. Myles Garrett came around the edge just like a freaking nuke. Come on. That hurts. Now we're going to have a 2-minute drill, though, to try to get some points. 1st and 10 for us here. Just going to toss it underneath because we have Myles Garrett in our face once more. Man, Myles Garrett can get around the edge like just every play. Every play he's getting after me. So we definitely have to keep that in consideration here. Okay. I don't like the looks of this. Get it out. Okay. We got it. We got a decent play there. Decent play up to the 39. We're going to go hurry up mode. Don't want to leave Cleveland much time. If we do score, we have Tiller, our X Factor, up the middle. We'll see what we can do with him. That's a touchdown. Split the seams. You have an X Factor. Come up with it. All right, we need this. 40 seconds remain, dude. We need a touchdown. Oh, wow, he's all over it. That might be picked off. Okay, I guess no PI. No PI here. Okay, we'll go strong flood. I got good things with this play. We're going to go ahead and block the tight end. Get some extra blockers back in the backfield, please. Get it to him. Yes. John Ross there. We're going to call a timeout. Okay, here we go. We need a touchdown. Oh, no. Gosh, dang. Who are these guys, dude? They're shredding my tackles. Well, we have some of the best tackles in the league, at least the left tackle. We should not be getting pressured from the left side at all. We have David Bakhtiari over there. We're going to go ahead and probably try to find the running back who should be wide open over the middle. And he is, and he's going to fight into the end zone. He's just going to break through 4 defenders, and he's going to get a touchdown. That's just what he's going to do. And, man, we can't get moving on offense ourselves. 3rd down alert once more. What I'm having problems with is our defense just can't get a stop. We barely get the first down there, though. We do pick it up. Fortunately for us, this game's going to get a little crazy. It keeps on going to 3rd down alert, so we're just having to jump in almost every play. Almost every play we're jumping in. Ooh, this outside zone could be nasty. It's setting up to be a good one. We got a lot of room to move. Right now. We're trucking people. Get me up to the 11 here. We're going to go hurry up. I was going to. Red zone alert will go in. As I was saying, I want to score as quickly as possible here because we know Cleveland is going to score. I just want to be the last person with the ball. You know what I mean? Get it to him. Possession it. Yes. And he gets up to the 5. I'm looking for the fade on Adams here. I want it. I'm in the zone with Rodgers. Can't be picked off. We're going to throw it. Oh, my God. Adams is nasty. That was on Denzel Ward. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect placement by Rodgers. He was in the zone, so I took the shot because he can't be picked off. Why he got that gambler X factor going. Dirty play. All I can say is dirty play. Davante Adams, look at this. Just overpowers him. Davante Adams is just he's a freaking monster in the red zone. Real physical, too. Big into the score drive. Okay, we're going in here. So the clock is running down here. I'm trying to get it so we're going to hit the 2-minute warning without having to call a timeout, and we should, yes. All right, so this should take us right to the 2-minute warning here, and we should be able to try to drive downfield, not leave much time left for Cleveland. Well, our offense had other plans. They freaking false started, which is a real tough one to swallow there. Okay, I'll fight forward for like 10. All right, we need this first down. 3rd and 9 currently. 3rd and 9. Adams beats this guy badly. Adams jukes, and he gets up to the 34. Cleveland's not going to call timeouts. We're going to milk the clock. We might have a W on our hands here. Ooh, this play might be set up perfectly for us. We're going to try to get outside, try to make a move. We do make a move. Oh, and we get a first down. That's huge. I'm just going to kneel it out here and then take a timeout right at the last second and go for the field goal. And this is what it comes down to, guys. 4th and 14 here. Game is tied. 2 seconds remain. This is the game. This is the game. They're going for the block. They block it! No way. No freaking way. Are you joking me right now? They blocked it. Oh, I think we get the ball back. Cleveland had the ball, I'm pretty sure. I honestly, I almost rage quit there. Had to stop myself. I'm honestly, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm pretty sure Cleveland did have a chance, though, to score, which is really going to help us out. That's really going to help us out if they did, because all we need is a field goal again. 2nd and 6 here. We'll see what we can get done. Throw it to Adams. Adams is always a nice target to throw to. And we get up to the 30 here. And I don't care if the Cleveland's had it. I'm going for the touchdown. I'm not taking any chances. We're going for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers is in the zone right now. We might have it. It's over. That's a Super Bowl dub right there. That's a Super Bowl dub. Yes. Get out of here, Cleveland. Get out of here. We're getting a W. We got Aaron Rodgers a ring. That was my mission. My mission was to get my man Aaron Rodgers another ring, and we did. We got it done. We hit Adams for the game winner, and it feels really good. That's like I haven't lost a Super Bowl yet, which is kind of weird. Because starting off Madden 19, the rebuilds, I don't remember the first time I won one. But right now, I currently haven't lost a rebuild. I've won the Super Bowl with all the teams I've rebuilt currently. So let me know what you guys did think about this rebuild. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you hit that sub button. And if you're interested in any of my other content, I do rebuilds, franchise modes. I do a face of the franchise mode currently where I'm playing with a quarterback. Tutorials, anything like that. So make sure you hit that sub button and turn on that notification bell as well. And be sure to leave a suggestion of which team you do want me to rebuild next. If you guys have a favorite team that needs a rebuild or something like that, make sure to leave it down below. And I'll shout you out at the start of the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.